Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Abu Bara Muhammad Amriki at Black American Muslim Opinions. I am giving an update for Black American Muslim Opinions. Um, I haven't been doing too many lives, and I want to give an update on Black American Muslim opinion on some of the things that are going on, or inshallah we are planning to do. So, for one thing, I have been very busy um, with some things. Alhamdulillah, I've actually been back to school. So, with going back to school, I've been very busy and I don't have that type of free time like I used to have. So, this is why I haven't been really doing any videos. And most of my videos were spontaneously. I didn't really plan most of them. I just topics I thought of for that particular day. So, I haven't really been busy. I mean, I have really been busy with school and stuff, right? Also, with Black American Muslim Opinion, with our Gold Fund that is currently going on, we're going to continue with the Gold Fund. We are going to plan another another talk with our sister Tamasita Muqtasid. And this, inshallah, is going to be sometime in October. We're going to continue our fundraiser, and the topic is going to be about taxes, for general taxes for and taxes for business people. Also, I'm going to plan a short series on Black American Muslim opinions on Islamic perspective of children, and this is part of my studies actually when I'm going to school for. So I'm actually going to school for Islamic psychology on an online university. So I wanted to include in this series perspective about raising children in Islam, and I want to mix within that issues dealing with African American children in the U.S. because there is a difference between African American children in America. Um, their development is not like other children's development in the US due to the society that we live in. So I'm going to do a series on Islamic psychology perspective from Kitab and Sunnah and from Afrocentric related to children. Children in particular, black children, because this particular channel and Black American Muslim opinion. We are focused on bringing solution to the Black American, the foundational American, from Islamic solutions pertaining to children. A lot of people we see on social media are talking about black male and females and the manosphere argument and the black feminist argument. Well, I really want to talk about children because if we talk about children in Islam in general, children, which Islam is the solution for mankind, then children raising children or teaching children, it first starts with the person you choose to have a child with. All right. It first starts with the person you choose to have a child with. All right. That's very important on the upbringing of the child, on the type of person you marry, the type of person you marry, and the type of person that you're going to decide to have a child with. So, we're going to definitely talk about from the Islamic perspective on spouse, what type of spouse one should marry, what type of marriages are accepted in Islam, which is only one form, um, why it's important to pick the correct spouse for your child, why men must have finances to be able to maintain the woman and children, and how maintenance, um, good maintenance or poor maintenance, how it could affect the child's well-being and upraising. So we will talk about all these things. Inshallah, I'm planning to make this a small series. I'm not going to give any particular dates. It's just going to be videos that's going to pop up, inshallah. And I will try to make a playlist for the video, but I don't have a particular scheduled date for uploading the videos. Is going to be according to my schedule, which is very busy schedule right now. But you're going to be able to find it on our playlist on YouTube. And inshallah, you also will be able to find it on our website, Black American and Muslim Opinions. That's Black American Muslim Opinions.com. And the description and the link to our website is there. And if you like this video, please click like and share. And if you subscribe to the channel and you would click on your notification to get notification for every upload, then this is how you will be able to know when the videos drop for this particular series pertaining to children from the Islamic perspective from Kitab and Sunnah, and dealing with children related to the foundational Black American or the African American, because African American have a disadvantage in the US. All right. Black children do have a disadvantage in the society in the US that is anti-Black. So there are some particular things that pertain to Black children, right? Even now in the course that I'm studying, Islamic psychology, I'm even looking at some of the curriculum, and they are focusing on the Eurocentric understanding of child psychology. I don't understand why. And then they are focusing on Arabian or Arab understanding of children. Well, Black children, Black African American children are not in the Middle East. So I can't compare Black children to another group of kids from another country who have a different culture, speak another language, and are living in different circumstance and have different type of history and experience. So I'm a mix within from the Islamic perspective on child raising. I'm going to talk about Black people issues related to children, because Black people are conditioned in America, and due to our condition in America, we make very poor choices that hurt our children. It hurt our family members, and it can erupt dealing with the child's growth, especially things pertaining to the condition. You know, we have to deal with white supremacy in America and how white supremacy affect Blacks and Black children. Or we have to talk about the dysfunction in the Black community. We have to talk about the condition that Black people have that do not help and benefit children, right? And how some of these cycles of the dysfunction, it's time to cut ties with some of these dysfunctions that are continuous in the Black community. I watched in the news yesterday, a female, most likely is Black American, who drowned all her children. Either she's Black or Black Latino. She drowned all three of her children, and people are shocked. She appeared to be Black. The people are shocked. And then you look into her scenario and her situation. She's not married. She's not married. And the ones to call the police about the children's being missing is the father. And it's a clear sign that the mother has some issues, mental health issues, while this child was not in the care of the father, while the woman has mental health issues. And due to her mental health issues, she drowned and killed all her children. This is the type of dysfunction that we have in the Black community. Some of these dysfunctions are coming from not being married. Some of these dysfunction could be psychological, physical. Some of these dysfunction can be based on the dysfunction that Black people we bring upon ourselves, along with systemic racism in our society, how it affect our behavior and thinking, alongside with the condition that Black people have that that dysfunctions are something that it becomes the norm in our community. So we need to start talking about these topics, and the best way to introduce talking about these topics is talking from a Islamic perspective, dealing with Black people's social issues, how it does not affect Black children, and some of the things and solutions that we can do to help raise, elevate intellectually our children from a good understanding. So I will also be taking some points from other Black psychologists who deal with Black people's Black people's issues related to children and child raising, because we never talk about in the Black community right now that they legalized marijuana. No one's going to talk about what's going to be the effect of marijuana usage on children from parents who smoke marijuana in the house, right? Or women who are pregnant and they smoking weed, right? No one talks about how this is going to affect the children at all. No one talks about this. No one talks about some of the diseases that plague the Black community, or Black people, diseases that Black people are Black people and Black children are open to, right? How these diseases affect a woman and her child. For example, we talk about in media, you hear it from the Democrats. Part of tokenism is how Black women are likely to die from childbirth, but no one never talks about why the Black woman is likely to have a um, uh, problematic with her pregnancy. No one talks about why, right? They would say, "Oh, it is because of racism towards Black women in the healthcare system," which is true. But we don't talk about the Black community have poor diets. We don't talk about the effects of our diets and what we eat and how it affect us physically and mentally, and how it affect our children, right? We don't talk about these things, right? I don't hear nowhere when people talk about Islamic solutions or raising children, particular for Black folks. We don't talk about how Black people have sickle cell traits, right? I never hear this conversation about marriage or raising children from imams, but in the Black community, we have something called sickle cell trait. What is the effect of children who have sickle cell trait? What if both parents both have sickle cell trait and they have children who will come with sickle cell anemia? No one talks about these issues in the Black community, the Black African American Muslim community, right? So I want to bring up some of these topics and talk about some of these things. So for Black American Muslim opinions, inshallah, the series related to children, inshallah, and also with our sister Thomasita Moktasid, we're going to continue our fundraiser, which the Gold Fund is still up. And if you want to donate anything, the link to the Gold Fund page is in the description of this video. So we're going to have these two projects, inshallah, series related to children from an Islamic perspective and dealing with Black issues related to children, and our sister Thomasita Muktasid. Inshallah, sometime in October, we will have another fundraiser talk, inshallah, to continue to push the financial needs for Black American Muslim opinion with our agenda, which could be found on our website and also in the description of this video. If you have any questions, you could definitely leave them in the comment area. And also, you might not see me on Facebook too much. I already mentioned I have a lot of problems with Facebook, and Facebook does my channel, my page on Facebook and my account. It do me dirty all the time. I believe even now this video, as I was going live, I was getting feedback from StreamYard that my video didn't go up on Facebook, right? So I want us to be clear. If you don't see me on Facebook, please always look for me on YouTube and our website. On YouTube, you can find us at Black American Muslim Opinion, or on YouTube, you can also find me at Abul Bara Muhammad Amriki, as my name is spelled in this video. If you put my name on the search, you will find my channel and then subscribe. I prefer to use um, my channel with my name because I have the most subscribers on that channel. For some reason, we don't get that type of subscribers for Black American Muslim Opinion on YouTube. But for my YouTube channel that I have under my name, I have a lot of subscribers already. So when my videos go live, it does get sometimes some feedback, or I do get some views and some feedback. So if you don't see me on Facebook, or you don't see these lives on Facebook, definitely go to the YouTube, subscribe to my channel so you know when it gets when I go live or there's an upload. You get and make sure you get the notifications. And also you can check out our website. You can definitely check our website. And if I know I try to make this video because I know Facebook has shut me down for a couple of days. I'm gonna try to my best to if I do a live, or I'm going to do something, I try to make sure I post on Facebook a flyer saying what day we're going to do with the sister. But related to my series, inshallah, I would just share it on our Facebook page. I most likely won't go live because I'm having problems with Facebook going live. I think this is some new thing they're doing now. I think now I seen early today they restricted me from doing lives on Facebook now. So screw Facebook, screw Facebook. Facebook is just Facebook is just, I think Facebook is at its end sooner or later. I think Facebook is going to keep on going down. The stock's already not doing too good. Facebook, as soon as a good opportunity for us to do something, really, I will, while I'm trying to get people to donate to Black American Muslim Opinions, because I'm trying to get off of Facebook. Facebook is really anti-Black. Facebook does not promote the truth. Facebook do not promote Black people's issues, and any Black creators who talk about Black issues. These things get banned and shadow banned on Facebook and also YouTube. But with YouTube, I've been having less problems. On YouTube, I have less problems. On Facebook, they always give me problems. All right, they already killed my uh, I cannot pay for ads during the George Floyd protests when I was making videos talking about George Floyd issues. I mean, the issues of Blacks, because of the issues of Black Americans go through and George Floyd's death. That's when Facebook decided to say that I'm a political party and they no longer allow me to put ads up unless I give them some information, which I did, and they still didn't allow me to do it. So screw Facebook, screw Facebook. I really hope the owners and the owner of Facebook and stuff, I really hope somebody expose these devils and these crooks. I hope somebody expose them because they're definitely not for democracy. They're definitely not for freedom of speech. All the things that they claim they're for, they're definitely not for none of these things. They're trying to control what people say. So I'm doing my best to get off of Facebook, right? And Facebook, it appears that I get a lot of views on Facebook for my small channel. I do get a lot of views. I do get a lot of response on Black American Muslim Opinions. But I see now Facebook is really pushing it hard for me not able to push my content on their platform. I get every day copyright strikes on Facebook with content that has no music in it. Just this right here. If it's going on Facebook, it might have a lot of talks like this, no music in it, no nothing, no copyright infringement. I get copyright strikes on the same video I already posted on Facebook. Copyright strike for one video, 600 times. 600 times. One video. 600 notifications for copyright strikes. 600. And one day I got 600 notifications just from one video of copyright strikes, because I'm talking about the liberals And the Democrats, they are no good for black people. I want to talk about conservatives are no good. Once I start talking about these things, Facebook starts striking the videos and muting the video. What they would do on Facebook, they won't take the video down, but they will mute it. They will mute it. And then they would say they're muting your video because of copyright. And then you go see what the copyright strike is. It says, oh, this song from this have 8 places or 9 places that some music was there, and there's no music in none of these videos. So I'm doing my best to get off of Facebook, but the best way to get off of Facebook is by having people support with finances, Black American Muslim opinion, so we could do a little bit more with our website and we could push away dealing with Facebook altogether. But I said what I had to say, and I will end this particular video. But those are the 2 particular programs or events that I'm planning to do, inshallah. I already mentioned these things, inshallah. And I hope I get some support here. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik wa shadala wa ant wa astaghfirullah wa tubu ilayk. And any questions, you could definitely leave it in the comment section. Thank you.